Welcome to today's mat Pilates class. My name is Kayla Brugger. We're going to begin on our mat standing. All you need is yourself, your mat, a positive attitude, and your breath today. Let's begin standing at the top of your mat with your feet together. Stand nice and tall, chin up off your chest. Draw energy into your inner thighs and glutes. Feel your lower belly muscles start to lift. I like to concentrate on pulling the navel up to the nose. Draw your arms into a box in front of you. So that means you're going to lay your forearms over top of one another like two fire logs, and do your best not to cross your arms. So just lay them flat over one another, then try to close all the space in between the arms. Standing nice and tall, let's begin with three-dimensional breathing. You're going to inhale, expand outwardly through your chest, your rib cage, and your back, keeping the lower belly muscles and the navel lifting up to the nose. As you exhale, pull everything together and feel your abdominals draw in a little bit deeper. Three more inhales and exhales. Last one. Continue to stand tall and proud. You're going to step your right foot behind you. Start to lower down on your inhale, coming into a lunge. We want a 90-degree bend in the front knee, 90-degree bend in the back knee. So you might need to make a little adjustment here. Now you're going to stay light on your back leg, heavy on your front leg. Go ahead and exhale. Rise back up. Put all of your weight into your left foot and stand up nice and tall. Step your left foot back. Softly lower down into that lunge. Keep your back and your spine as straight as possible. The weight is in your right leg. Stand up and step your left foot back up to meet your right. Right leg goes back. Just a little bit of a lower body warm up here. Lightly tap the right knee down. Standing up nice and tall together. Left foot goes back. Lowering into that lunge. Lightly tap down. Stand up nice and tall together. Right leg back. One more each side. Stand up nice and tall together. Left leg goes back. Lower all the way down. Hold it at the bottom. Slide your right leg back to meet your left. Take a big breath in. Both arms are going to reach up overhead. We're just going to do a little open arm twist to your left. Right arm goes forward to a T. Left arm goes back. Try not to let the hips rotate with it. So squeeze the knees, inner thighs, glutes together and feel the trunk, the chest, and the shoulders rotate versus the pelvis. Inhale, come up tall to center, biceps by your ears. Exhale, twist and rotate, open to the right. Really press that right hip forward so the hips stay square. Inhale, back to center. Again, exhale, open to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to your right. Rotate, stay nice and tall. Inhaling back to center. One more time each side. Inhale, lift, feel the length. Keep those tummy muscles in and up. Back to center. Big stretch up. Exhale, your hands are going to go to your side. You're going to swing your legs over to the left. Take a seat down on your right tush and extend both legs out in front here. Nice and long. We're going to sit up tall. Stretch the arms forward. Pull the tummy in and create as much space as you can between your rib cage and your hips. Round forward as if there's a beach ball on your lap. Bow your chin to your chest. Oh my goodness. Feeling that stretch in the entire back of the body. And slowly begin to roll your way down onto your back. Hands at your sides here. Head relaxes down. You're going to feel your natural curve of your lower back here, your neutral spine, neutral imprint, okay? What we want to do is start to bend the knees, maintain your neutral imprinted spine. So there's a little bit of space underneath that lower back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on imprinting spinal breathing. So you're going to take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, pull the belly together, deepen the abdominals. Now imprint the spine back down into the mat, closing the space between the lower back and the mat. Now can you keep the imprint as you inhale? And again, draw in deeper as you exhale. We're here for another 3. And exhale. One more time, really feel those abdominal muscles draw together on the exhale. Take a breath in, and we're gonna move to head nod and curl. On your next exhale, again, keeping that imprinting spinal breathing in mind, tuck your chin to your chest, exhale, curl up, reach the arms and extend out, really feel the upper abdominals engage. Try not to jam the chin to the chest, so keep a little space up. Try to point the nose up towards the knees, and then melt your way back. 2 more. Exhale, head nod and curl, tip the nose up to the knees, creating a little space between chin and chest. Inhale, lower back. 1 more time. Exhale to come up. We're gonna hold it here. Lift your heels so your feet get light. Begin to pump those arms moving into the 100. You're gonna inhale for a 5 count. Now on your exhale, raise your left knee up to a tabletop. Inhale, lower the toes, stay light, and change. Exhale, right knee comes up to tabletop. Inhale, lower, keep those arms pumping vigorously. Exhale, draw the left knee up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull the right knee up. Now those legs should stay weightless as they're going down. It's just the big toe lightly touching. Exhale is gonna bring you up into tabletop. Inhales are lowering you. Exhale to lift the right side. Inhale to lower. Keep that curl through the upper abdominals. Inhale, we've got 3 more. Exhale on the right. Inhale to lower. Exhale on the left. Inhale to lower. Last one, exhale on the right. And inhale to lower. Set your feet flat, heavy again, and then rolling back down. Good. Beautiful job. Bring both knees into your chest here. Give yourself a little squeeze. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, again, you're gonna head nod and curl. Nose lifts up to knees. Now rock and roll. Up and down your spine. Go about 3 to 5 rolls here. Eventually, we'll all meet together up on our seat, and we're gonna extend the legs forward nice and long. Go ahead and cross your left ankle over your right ankle here. Just the ankles are crossing, not the knees. With that ankle cross, you're gonna feel your inner thighs squeeze together. Both arms are gonna extend out straight in front of your chest. Now again, round the spine forward without collapsing the ribs on the hips. Fight for space in the spine. Keep lifting into your capital letter C, and we're gonna begin our roll-ups here. Squeezing through the inner thighs, activating those glutes. Take the arms up. Keep the ribs down as the arms stretch back. Tuck the chin as the arms go back up. Roll up with control. Use the strength of your core. Stretch over your feet. Really feel that length in the back of the body. Stay rounded as you roll your way back down. Keep drawing those inner thighs and glutes together. Feel the control on the lift. Feel the stretch as you come up and over it. Make your navel disappear. Pull the tail underneath you. Think seat to feet. Reach it back. Last one here, coming all the way back up to the top. Meet in that stretch forward, and then pull the belly up, stacking nice and tall. We're gonna recross the legs. So the left ankle is gonna go, or the right ankle is gonna go over the left rather. Round it back forward. Lift up and over those hips and thighs. Tail curls under. Legs and inner thighs and ankles squeezing together. Do your best to maintain imprinted spine. You're gonna feel more neutral spine at the bottom, so a little space underneath that lumbar spine. Now when the head goes up, can you come back to neutral or imprint and come over into that lift and stretch? Rolling your way back down, squeezing those glutes and inner thighs. Arms go back and overhead. Ribs stay heavy. Peeling your way back up to the top. One more time. We'll roll it back. Arms go into that nice reach back, but keep the core intact. Tuck the chin. Lead with the arms over the thighs, knees, shins, and toes into that stretch again. Stack the spine up nice and tall. Uncross the ankles. Take your hands to your sides. We're going to do a little boost forward, seat to feet. Wrap your hands around your shins and ankles again. Grab hold for rolling like a ball again. Tuck your chin. Now we're starting from top down. So we should be able to roll back and come right back up to that balance and find that stability here. Let's just do 3, and then we're gonna add on a little leg lift. 2, and 1 more. Now maintain that stability at the top. Can we hold? Grab the backs of the knees, keep the elbows and shoulders relaxed, extend your legs up, and then rebend, keep the hands back. Can we roll it back from here? Stay tight and tucked. Extend those legs as far up as they'll go. You'll feel a nice hamstring stretch there, and roll it back. One more time. Extend those legs up as long as they'll go. Bend the knees and roll it back to come up. Now this time you're gonna extend those legs up as far as they go. Bring just your left knee in, transition your hands to your left shin. Ideally, right hand is grabbing the left knee and the left hand is grabbing the left ankle. You're going to slowly lower your way onto your back for a single leg stretch. Gently pulling the left knee in for some deep hip compression, and you're going to change here. Try not to come out of your imprinted spine now. Remember the positioning of the neck as you're alternating side to side. Outside hand is on the ankle, so that means left hand to left ankle, right hand to right ankle to keep that alignment of the leg. One more time, hugging the right knee in and hold it there. Bring both knees in for a double leg pull. Extend your arms up and slightly back, biceps by your ears, both legs shoot forward. Circle the arms around and re-grab the knees and shins on the exhale. Inhale, open, hold that hollow position and that imprinted spine. Now, if you're arching at all, just take your legs and your arms up a little bit higher and exhale around. Final two. Exhale around. Next one, you're gonna open to your biggest range of motion and you're gonna lift your left leg up to the sky and grab the left calf to ankle. 2 pulls for a little scissor, stretching out that hamstring. Switch your legs, 2 pulls for a little scissor. Now, if your neck is starting to kill you, just set it down here and keep those legs moving. As the head goes down, if you're resting the neck, keep the back flat so those abdominal muscles are still working. If you're able to return your head back up or you're still holding it there, keep going. Last 3. Beautiful. 2. And last one. We're going to take both legs up. Everybody roll your head down. Your legs are up as straight as you can get them. We're going to take the hands underneath the seat and do a little booty lift, and your hands are going to nuzzle right underneath your bottoms as if you're sliding them into your back pocket. That's just going to help anchor your spine down into the mat and give your pelvis a little more support so we can target the lower abs. The toes are softly pointed. Squeeze those inner thighs. Relax your upper body. Chest and shoulders should not get involved here. The glutes and inner thighs are going to fire as those legs go lower, and then exhale, slowly lift them up. Inhale, the legs go lower. Relax. If your head starts to pop up off the mat, it's a sign that your abdominals have weakened and you need to lessen your range of motion and slowly pull them back up. 2 more. Inhale. Stay true. Be honest with yourself. Pilates is not about going deeper or further in an exercise. It's about staying true to the movements. Now bend your right knee, hover your left leg long, holding into a bicycle position, draw the low back into the mat, and then change those legs out. Do not let the lower back come off the mat. Really press it down, feeling this all in the lower abs here. 6. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. 4, 2, last one. Left knee should be in. Now release those hands and take a long body stretch here. Open up, extend the arms back, extend the legs nice and long. Let the ribs flare, the back arch off here, taking a nice release. Oh my goodness, doesn't that feel good? Let's roll over to the belly now. So just kind of turn yourself to your side, make your way onto your abdomen here. We're going to position the palms underneath the shoulders. To start with your feet and knees hip-width distance apart, so there's a little space between your feet. Hug your arms right up against your body. Draw your pubic bone up towards your nose. So you might feel a little bit of lift, a little bit of space underneath those lower abs. That's going to help keep your low back relaxed here. We don't want to overstress the low back or overstress the neck. Take a breath in and begin to start to lift your forehead, your nose, and your chin and your chest up. Little pressure underneath your palms. Now pause at the top here. Make sure the head isn't overlifting, so the back of the neck should stay long. Keep your eyes on the edge of your mat. Next thing to check in, elbows. Pull them right up against your ribs, hug them in. That should really make the triceps burn, and slowly begin to lower back down. We've got 5 of these. Inhale into a beautiful swan extension, coming up into a nice back bend. Exhale, slowly lowering back down. Inhale, taking it up. Exhale, lowering down. One more time. Inhale, bring it on up. Hold at the top. Let's add a little movement of the neck. So now bring the chin up a little higher. Turn your head to your right shoulder. Look behind you. Come back to center. Hug those arms in even tighter. Pull the belly up. Squeeze the glutes. Turn it over to the left shoulder. Back to center. And then slowly lower all the way back to the belly here. Press yourself up now to all fours. Hands and knees position, so a tabletop. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And do just a little cat and cow stretch here. Inhale into a cow, lift the chin, lift the tail, open the heart. And then exhale, round and tuck. Inhaling into cow. Exhale, round and tuck into cat. One more time of each. Inhale to cow. And exhale, round and tuck into cat. Beautiful. Inhale to neutral spine. Gonna tuck your toes under. I want you to just kind of lift your knees up to hover your tabletop, and then swing your knees to one side so you can turn yourself back onto your bottom. Adjust to your seat. Reach your arms forward and slowly begin to melt your way down onto your back. Bend your knees, pull your heels into your seat. Feel comfortably positioned on your mat, so make any adjustments there. Chin should be slightly tucked so the back of the neck is long. Let's begin our bridge lifts here. We're gonna pause at the bottom and pause at the top. So start with an inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna begin to roll the spine up, lifting your pubic bone to your navel up to your sternum, and hold at the top of your bridge. Really squeeze your glutes, fighting for full hip extension. We wanna feel like our body's in the shape of a ramp from knees, hips to armpits. We should have a nice straight line there. Now hold for a breath in at the top, and then exhale, rolling the spine down. And we hold for the inhale at the bottom, and exhale, rolling the spine back up to the top. Breath in at the top. And then exhale, pull the rib cage together, squeeze the glutes. Try not to let those knees pop out. So a little energy into the inner thighs as you roll down. 3 more. Exhale on the lift. Pause and inhale. Exhale as you lower. Pause and inhale. Exhale as you lift. Hold and squeeze, inhale. Exhale, melting down. One more time, breath in. Exhale, inch your spine up, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale. And exhale, rolling and melting back to the mat. Go ahead and reach one arm overhead. Turn your way over to your side and find a nice side lying position here. You're gonna kind of inch your torso and your hips to the back edge of the mat so you've got the length of the mat in front of you. Stretch your bottom arm all the way out and rest your ear down on your arms. You might stay right here with the head resting. If you feel comfortable to bend the elbow and lift the head up, the fingertips are light behind the head here. Let's extend the legs out. So your body is now looking kind of like a banana shape. We want the hand right in front of the ribs and abdomen. And imagine that it's kind of like a bar or a fence. So it's refraining us from rocking forward. We want to keep the shoulders and the hips nice and stacked as the top leg is going to come to and hover. Point your top toes and feel the length through the whole top side of the body here. You're going to bring the leg forward. Keep it nice and level. Heel stays the height of the hip. Now you're going to swing it back. opening through the front of the hip. Here's the goal, is to not rock forward, but send the leg back as far as it'll go without rocking forward or without that bottom leg lifting. So you should really feel the hamstring and glute there. Come forward on the inhale and back on the exhale. Inhale to come forward, exhale to sweep back. We've got 3 more for a total of 6. Nice and steady. 2, exhale. 1 more, and exhale. Now hold at center. You're gonna circle the leg here. Come up so it's about the size of a basketball, nice and steady. Up and around, keep the toes pointed and the top leg long. The lower belly should be drawing up and in. Last 2, and 1. We have reverse circles. The top glute should be starting to chatter a little bit. We should be feeling these circles come around from that outer upper glute muscle. 2 and 1. Hold the length here. We're gonna take the leg down in front. I want you to turn your heel down to the floor. You're gonna tap that top heel down. Now I want you to do your best not to bend your knee and really feel the length come out of the hip. We're gonna do light taps down. This is called hot potato. Tap it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up for a big kick. Keep the toe pointed. Tap it behind the bottom heel. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift and kick. Counting down. 3, 2, 1, lift and kick. 2, 1, lift and kick. 1 in front, big kick up. 1 in back, big kick up. Now start to lift your bottom leg to meet your top leg, holding at a hover here. Okay, let's open the legs like a scissor and close the legs. Open the legs and close the legs. Really feeling those inner thighs, quads, and glutes for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it together. Now we're gonna scissor in the opposite direction. 1 leg goes forward, 1 leg goes back. Keeping the legs straight, we switch. Straight legs, switch. Straight legs, switch. Last time, and switch. Bring it together, hold those legs stacked, and lower them down. Bend your knees. Press your way on up to a seated position. Once you're up, you're gonna have to stagger your legs here because we wanna stay nice and tall through the spine. Reach your hand down to your top ankle, the one that's stacked up. We're gonna come into a mermaid stretch. Opposite arm glues to the ear. Take a breath in and find a nice side body stretch here. I'm really collapsing over my hip here. So see if you can lift up and find a little bit more length. Good, you feel the difference, a lot more stretch on the outside of the body then. Open, staying tall. Again, trying not to collapse into the hips. Feel the lift, feel the reach, really feel the obliques pulling you back up. Exhale, now keep it moving. Inhale to stay long and lifted. Exhale, windmilling those arms through a T. Lightly lowering elbow and forearm. Exhale, back up, nice and tall. 1 more time each side here. Inhale. Exhale to windmill. Inhale into that nice big reach. Exhale, we're gonna come on up. Arms to a T, and go ahead and relax them down. Rock onto your tushy so we can swing the legs to the other side. Return to that side lying position here. Again, shimmy your body to the back edge of the mat. Elongate your bottom arm. Again, you've got that option to rest the head down or prop the head up. If you start with the head propped up and you start to get fatigued or you're slouching and your shoulders or neck is just tensing, remember you can always come back to this position. Top leg is elongated and toes are pointed. Tummy is in nice and strong, chest is open. Let's begin that kick forward and back on the exhale. Inhale forward, back on the exhale. Inhale forward, back on the exhale. 3 more. 2. Last one. And exhale. Now holding at center, you're gonna take a circle. 6 each direction. Remember, it's about the size of a basketball. Toes stay pointed. A little lift up and around. Again, feeling that upper outer glute. Now let's reverse it. Chin is up off the chest. Try to keep the eyes forward. Let the legs do the work. The mind is powerful enough to direct the limbs to work without having to watch them work. Now hold it to a hover. Bring your leg forward for that hot potato. Okay, you might need to look down here and tap. Focus on tapping the top heel in front, trying not to tap the big toe. So big external hip rotation. Go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up into a big kick. Now behind, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. In front, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Stay nice and long. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 2, 1, lift. 1 in front, lift. 1 in back, lift. Lower nice and long and pull both legs up together here. Scissor open, exhale, close. Scissor open, exhale, close. 4, 3, keep the length, squeeze those inner thighs. 2, last one, hold. Now we scissor opposite direction. Top leg goes back, bottom leg starts forward. Hold, squeeze together and change. Keep the leg straight. That back bottom leg is going to want to bend as it goes back. Don't let the knee bend. Squeeze the glute and hamstring. Good. And change. Beautiful. Legs together. Set them down. Gently press your way on up, bending your knees for the mermaid stretch on the other side. Adjust your body as you need to, staying nice and tall here. Stagger your legs a little or a lot. We want to maintain that nice lifted spine. Bicep by the ear, side reach over, take a breath in. Exhale, windmill the arms over. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, lightly press yourself up. Big breath in, side reach over. Exhale, really lift through the crown of the head. Try not to collapse, keeping those ribs lifted off of the hips. The length is goal, and the goal is to lengthen in both directions. Coming on up, hold that nice stretch up, tall here, and then we'll take your hands behind you. I'm gonna have you swing your legs around in front, so you're facing back to the front edge of your mat. Make sure your seat is in the middle. We're gonna bend the knees up here. We're gonna do a little more abdominal work in a teaser one leg. Arms reach forward, belly scoops back, so you created more space from the belly and thighs. You should feel your core muscles kick on there. We want to be more into the back pockets and off of the sits bones now. That should give us enough space to extend the left leg out nice and long without the inner thighs or knees separating. So do your best to hold them together. And if that means your knee has to bend, totally fine. But if you can work towards full length, you're gonna lower back about halfway here. We wanna be almost balancing on your tailbone, and we should really feel those lower abs lighting up. And then you're gonna come back up, not all the way, remember. We wanna hold that scoop. Take it back on the inhale and up on the exhale. Back on the inhale, up on the exhale. 2 more, back on the inhale, control it up on the exhale, minimizing any momentum on your lift. Hold it at the top. Oh my goodness, switch your legs out. Lots of quad and inner thigh work to hold that leg long. Inhale, take it back for 5. Exhale to lift. Now you might notice your range of motion might increase a little bit on the other side as the abs are getting stronger, or maybe it's decreasing because the abs are getting fatigued. Last 2. And exhale. 1 more time. And exhale. Set both feet down for a moment. Notice how we didn't completely rest up. We're still holding it back. Take the hands light behind the knees. Relax the shoulders and elbows. Really lift the chest. Now lift the feet and float them up so the shins are parallel with the floor. Hold. Try to get a good enough grip that you're going to try to push your legs forward but pull your abs back. Now look down and watch the abs pull in. The legs shouldn't move. The arms and biceps, shoulders are strong. Holding 5, holding 4, holding 3, holding 2, holding 1. Cross your ankles now. grab hold of them and pull them as tightly as you can to your booty. So really squeeze up here into a crisscross applesauce ball. Your hands are gonna come down on your mat. You're gonna do your best to give me a little boost up off your seat and come up onto your feet again with a little cross-legged here, okay? Keep your pinky toes towards each other, your inner thighs firing up. Lift your tummy muscles up nice and strong. Squeeze those inner thighs and glutes. Very similar to how we started. We're gonna do a nice stretch and roll down here, melting the spine forward, rolling down to the ground. Fingertips will lightly touch. Pull the tummy muscles up. Your balance is really gonna be checked here. Can see my ankles, feet, toes wobbling all around. Standing up nice and tall. Keep the belly muscles lifted. Now cross opposite leg in front. Again, one more time. Stretch and melt forward and down. You might notice that one side has a little bit better balance than the other. Slowly rolling back up. Definitely feeling more stable with my right foot in front. And that's because my left side is definitely my stronger side when it comes to balance. Hold it at the top, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll it down and back for 3, roll it down and back for 2, roll it down and back one last time. Feel the chest open, the collarbones broaden, uncross the legs. And that's gonna do it for Mat Pilates today. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, my name's Kayla Brugger. I'll catch you in the next workout.